everyone. Jordan Long here, or Jordan Mulan Long here, and today I'm gonna talk about you know so you got Google Photos or Google likenesses in File, and File these now one is both on the interweb as well on Google Android, but the only downside is sometimes when you go into one I don't know clean out a download, a likeness, a film, whatever it happens to be, sometimes it will do it and it'll send it to the clutter can or trash or whatever it sends it to before you either choose to keep it or get out your reckoner, your far wide speaker altogether. And sometimes it just spins as if it has a hard time doing it. And folks are going to say, oh, well, maybe the film is too big. Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, maybe the download or the film was too big. And other times it doesn't. Sometimes you got to go in a file and clean it out from File. So why have two tools if one has a hard time doing it and the other one does not? I mean, I don't understand that at all. I don't seem to have this bind when I go on the interwebs on my reckoner to Google likenesses, so why's it got to be hard for it to do it when you're going on your far wide speaker? It'll be like this. Oh, I'm having a hard time getting that film out. Why? I don't know. Great, that means I gotta go in the file and do what you can't do. Yeah, I guess so. Or other times they'll say, oh, yeah, the film's ready in clutter. You can either keep it or throw it out now. I choose to throw it out. All right. See, that bind doesn't seem to happen when one is on their reckoner. Or at least when I'm on my reckoner with Smallsoft Windows going into the Google likeness tool or website or whatever you want to call it, and you tell it to, clean out this likeness, this film, whatever, and then it does it and it's gone. If you do it on your far wide speaker on Google Android, sometimes it will clean it out and you can go into trash to throw it away, or other time it just spins like it's having a hard time, like you just told it to think, like it has to think about doing it. And other times when it does that stunt, you got to go into files and do it, which is misleading. It's like, what, the Google likenesses on Google Android or whatever can't handle it sometimes? And files like the friend that says, all right, I know you're having a hard time, let me do it for you. Because it must most likely be that way. Oh, wow, maybe the file's too big. How could the file be too big? Because I make the likenesses, or I make the films the same way. And I'm not shifting the settings on how big or how small the film is. So I don't see why sometimes you have a hard time thinking about getting the film out and other times you can do it like that. I don't know. Maybe I was never meant to do that on the far wide speaker and Google Android. Well, if that's true, if you were never meant to do it, why are you there? For show, I guess? I guess so. I guess I'm there for show. Oh, that's right. Something that you would think would work the same way on one Y speaker that works the same way on one's reckoner when one's on the interweb there. Yeah, go fought that. So, yeah, tell me if you got that same mind with Google likenesses where you tell it, all right, you know, take out, throw away this likeness, this film, whatever. And sometimes it does it. And other times it just spins and spins and thinks about it, And then you got to go into files to do what you thought Google likenesses on your far wide speaker could do. Alright, give me your thoughts on that. And tell me if you got that same bind or not. Alright, give this film a like. share and playlist it, and we'll see you later.